Hi. Let's learn about the labor market and its theories and who is included. The labor market, also known as the job market, refers to the supply of and demand for labor. Employees provide the supply, and employers provide the demand. It is intricately linked to markets for capital, goods, and services. It's important and useful to study both the macroeconomic and microeconomic views of the labor market. Each view can inform government and business outlooks, policies, and actions regarding employment. The macroeconomic view of the labor market can be difficult to capture, but a few data points can give investors, economists, and policymakers an idea of its health. Unemployment rates and labor productivity rates are two important macroeconomic gauges. According to macroeconomic theory, the fact that wage growth lags productivity growth indicates that the supply of labor has outpaced demand. When that happens, there is downward pressure on wages, as workers compete for a scarce number of jobs and employers have their pick of the labor force. Some factors can influence labor supply and demand, such as immigration and an aging population. These factors have different effects, and they don't always have straightforward consequences. Demand for goods and services can decline, while demand for healthcare increases, for example. At the microeconomic level, supply, or the hours an employee is willing to work, initially increases as wages increase. No workers will work voluntarily for nothing, and more people are willing to work for $20 an hour than $7 an hour. The effects of immigration are difficult to measure precisely. The classical model of economics predicts that high levels of immigration may cause wages to fall due to an increased supply of labor. However, some studies suggest that immigration can also have a positive effect on aggregate demand, depending on the skill set of the new arrivals. The Bureau of Labor Statistics compiles a monthly employment report, based on a survey of around 60,000 representative households in the United States. Data from the survey are used to estimate the employment figures for the entire country. The unemployment rate is based on the percentage of people who are not employed but actively looking for a job, as a percentage of the total labor force. The labor market is an economic term for the availability of workers and the cost of employment. It plays a major role in the overall economy. As in other markets, the price for labor is largely determined by supply and demand, although the labor market is also heavily regulated in many countries. Here are 5 key takeaways. 1. The labor market refers to the supply of and demand for labor, for which employees provide the supply and employers provide the demand. 2. The labor market should be viewed at macroeconomic and microeconomic levels because each offers valuable insight into employment and the economy as a whole. 3. Unemployment rates and labor productivity rates are two important macroeconomic gauges. 4. Individual wages and the number of hours worked are two important microeconomic gauges. 5. In the United States, the Bureau of Labor Statistics compiles detailed reports on national and local labor markets. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.